Elaine Sullivan, a member of the leadership team for Santa Fe's Banking on New Mexico, is retired from organizational counseling. She has volunteered on issues of social and economic justice in Santa Fe and New Mexico for 25 years. She co-founded Santa Fe's PFLAG, Parents, Families, and Friends of Lesbians and Gays, and the Santa Fe Business Alliance, educating the public about the importance of supporting locally owned businesses and keeping our money in the community. She encouraged business owners to support the Santa Fe Living Wage Network. Elaine was a founding member of We Are People Here in 2011, which became Banking on New Mexico, and she's going to tell us what public banking is.
Thank you. How many of you believe that you are early in your learning curve about public banking? You may be intrigued, but you don't think you know much about it yet. A lot of hands. Because you are part of a large community that believes that, my assignment is to give you a brief Public Banking 101. First, how a public bank is like the commercial banks familiar to us. A public bank would be chartered by the state of New Mexico as a bank. It would operate in accordance with the relevant banking regulations of our state. Both commercial banks and a chartered public bank have the right to issue bank credit or new money based on the core capital and deposits of that bank. Now, this is a complex concept, and I won't be saying more about it this morning, but you certainly can learn more. It's a very important concept. In brief, what it means is it is legal and usual for chartered banks to issue new money that then releases more money to circulate in the community. That's about where the similarities between commercial banks as we know them and a public bank end. There are things we can't know about what a model of public banking, how that would evolve, what it would look like. But there are some other things we can know because they are integral to the concept of public banking, and this is some of those. A public bank is owned by the public, us, through their representative governments, and that could be a tribe, a city, a county, a state. A public bank holds and invests community cash. That's our taxes, fines, and fees. It does not likely hold individual bank accounts. We have community banks and credit unions that serve that purpose. A public bank has day-to-day lending decisions made by professional bankers who manage the public bank as civil servants. No big executive salaries, no bonuses. A public bank has a mission that guides the bank in how the community dollars are loaned. The dollars would not leave that community, and therefore they would be safe from risky investments in other parts of the U.S. or the world. A public bank has a high degree of transparency. In the public bank, the interest on loans is returned to that bank so that the dollars grow and there can continually be more dollars to invest in the community. As we envision it, our public bank would partner with community banks and credit unions and other financial institutions. So there would be more lending and more money circulating in the community for the well-being of us all. The primary purpose of a public bank is to serve the public good in a sustainable way, rather than to generate the highest possible profits for a few private investors. For the global banks, money has become an end in itself. For a public bank, money would be the means to an end, which is a thriving, sustainable local economy. Now that is the economics of public banking. I want to close with a foundational concept. This core concept was provided to us by Craig Barnes, who, as Vern said, was founder of our public banking initiative in Santa Fe. A public bank could be the engine for reviving democracy. That's how big it is. I am heartened and inspired when I think about my taxes, that traffic ticket that I got because I miscalculated on time. When I imagine those public dollars, our community cash, going into a local public bank, and then watching that money in my own community serving the good of us all, that's very exciting. What Craig Barnes believed, what many of us believe, is that this could inspire a hope that has gotten lost. It is a hope for democracy, it's a hope for community, and this is worth fighting for. Thank you.